There are hidden gems all around Bloomington, whether it's the architecture, the restaurants, or the rising stars. Today we find budding Bloomington musician Naomi Rae.
Primarily I play acoustic guitar and sing. I've been dabbling with a mandolin and a piano, but it's all experimental at this point.
Naomi's also done some exploring in her genre.
Folk, acoustic blues, a little rock and roll. I always wished I'd had an electric guitar growing up. I started playing guitar about 12 years ago and really seriously about 5 years ago.
Serious enough to take steps with other local artists.
So many bands in this area, it's hard to say. I really love the Kentucky Nightmare. I did open for them once about a year ago, and they would also be a band I think would be a good fit for the style. I went on a short tour. I was supposed to be the merch girl for a rock band from Muncie, and I wound up opening a few shows for them up and down the East Coast.
What drives her to those levels?
Oh, right now, Sam Beam is definitely my biggest inspiration and hero. He's the guy behind Iron and Wine. I listen to him every day to no end. I absolutely love his stuff, all his instrumentation and his lyrics and everything. It's just gorgeous. It's awesome.
How does your own life affect your music?
Last winter, I wrote a lot of songs last winter. It was my first winter in Bloomington, and winters are hard on a lot of people, especially when you're in a new place. I've only been in town for just over a year, and I didn't know all that many people, so a lot of stuff came out back in November and December on feeling lonely, or in love, or any combination of those. There's definitely a lot of me trying to just communicate with myself more than anything, I guess.
And how does she communicate with Bloomington?
I want to know the community. Like I said, I love Bloomington. I love being here and walking around, getting to know all the little pieces and parts. I love IU, and I always wished I'd gone to school here. Definitely a Hoosier fan at heart. I don't know, I just would come down here. I used to work at Amuse Clothing on and off for about 6 years, and I would come down with the owner when we'd drop stuff off. And one of my favorite places to walk to was Boxcar Books. It is a really comfortable town. It's absolutely gorgeous. The music here is kind of overwhelming because there's so much of it, but it's nice to be around people that really do appreciate it and are doing it for the love more than anything.
And where could you find Naomi in this overwhelming city of Bloomington?
The most I've played at here is Uncle Fester's, which is an awesome venue. I absolutely love the way it's laid out with the balcony upstairs, and the stage is a pretty nice size for any size band. I also have played at Max's Place a few times, which is way fun. It's nice and it's very relaxed at Max's, which is nice for a change.
Hopefully Naomi does some changing of her own, from a hidden gem to a rising star.